Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave comments, join the fun. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at MD16185. Today I'd like to talk about a lot of how online content creation has changed over the years. Between 1999 and 2004, in the early websites, they had forums, blogs, guest books, and other ways for people to communicate. So it didn't have to be just email. Although a lot of people still used email back and forth to various Facebook lists and various news groups and that, like back in the Usenet days. Websites, blogs, forums, and guest books kind of, provide people a way to say where they're from, how they found the site, all that good stuff. And nowadays people are too afraid of everybody, so they act like superficial online instead of just being themselves. I remember back in the day, in the late 90s and early 2000s, they had a lot of chat rooms. Some of the better ones were Chat1, ChatHouse, and 321 Chat. Usually they'd be full of people from all over the country and all over the world, 24/7, meet a lot of people, have a lot of fun. But back in the earlier days, a lot of people, would actually interact and discuss topics and actually be themselves. Back then, while it was the Wild West of sorts, people actually knew how to have a conversation, joke around, and respect one another. Then came social media between 2004 and 2010. Personally, Facebook and Craigslist stand out. They're both garbage. They allow spam while blocking normal people. With Craigslist, if you list your item in more than one community, they think you're a spam bot and they block you. With Facebook, they put up with a lot of the misinformation as well as blocking normal users. Also, phpBB, based out of Ipswich, England, provides online communities for websites, such as going to GoDaddy, getting your domain name, getting your hosting package. Then you set up a PHP MySQL database, hook that up to the phpBB software, configure it, add your staff, your admins, your mods, and then everybody can sign up, discuss topics, create multiple fields of different blogs, whether it be music, TV, radio, a podcast, staff related stuff, general chat, etc. There's no limits in what phpBB can be configured to, depending on your staff size. Both mods and admins can delete spam, block idiots, etc. Also, I'd like to talk about blogging. Like with WordPress, it's pretty much one-click install. You can go to your hosting package, click on WordPress, give yourself a blog, start up a MySQL database to store all of that content as well, and then you can schedule blogs, add videos, embed this and that, and actually communicate and actually get listed fairly easy SEO-wise using tags like on YouTube or on your blog posts, whether it's tags, hashtags, links to various relevant information, etc. But these days people are too scared to click on links, can't have a normal conversation, and always act like chatting is almost like dating, when if you barely know your name and you're trying to look for a date online, you need some serious mental help. And that's where it comes to media and social media between 2010 and 2022. Over the last 10 to 15 years, TV stations and newspapers don't cover half the stuff they probably could. They're focused on wars, politics, bullshit, various government nonsense, and in a way they kind of discriminate against more your local stories, your feel-good stories, stuff where people are actually helping things out. All you typically hear about in newspapers or on TV is shootings, wars, politics, scams, etc. I think that's where social media like Twitter and YouTube kind of take the place of what probably was been covered 50 years ago when they had to rely on newspapers for all their information. Now with social media like YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and other sites, you can actually connect with other people around the country, discussing topics, getting to know each other, doing collaboratives, etc., etc. There's a lot more a variety of things to do now than say 50 or 60 or even 100 years ago. Hope you like my clip. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave some comments. Join me on Twitter at MD1625, and we'll see you later.